What Really Happened to Burt Ward, Starr in Batman. Burt Ward was born Bert John Gervis Jr. on July 6, 1946, in Los Angeles, California. His father, Bert Sr., was the owner of a traveling ice show called Rhapsody on Ice. At age 2, Ward was listed in the magazine Strange as It Seems like a professional ice skater. Growing up, he was an avid reader of comic books such as Superman and Superboy and enjoyed the action-adventure show Adventures of Superman. He acquired the nickname Sparky in his youth, possibly from the sparks his skates kicked up during his routines or his energetic nature. Burt Ward excelled in high school sports activities such as football, track, and wrestling. He was also a member of the chess club and is a practitioner of Taekwondo. After graduation, he enrolled in college, while working part-time for his father's real estate company. Ward's first wife was Bonnie Lindsay, daughter of conductor Mort Lindsay. Ward and Lindsay married on July 19, 1965, and divorced in 1967. They had one daughter, Lisa Ann Ward, in 1966. He was briefly married to actress Kathy Kirsch, whom he met when she appeared as a guest on the Batman TV show, and to model Mariana Torchia. Since 1990, Ward has been married to Tracy Posner. Their daughter, Melody Lane Ward, was born on February 16, 1991. Referring to his career, he is a gifted actor. At the age of 19, Ward auditioned for the role of Robin. West and Ward were up against Lyle Waggoner and Peter Dale for the roles of Batman and Robin, respectively. Selected for the role of Robin, Ward thought people would find Gervis hard to pronounce and adopted his mother's maiden name, Ward. He also changed the spelling of Bert to add punch. Unlike the series lead, Adam West, Ward was required to perform some dangerous stunt work. He was told this was because his costume revealed more of his face, making it impractical for all of his stunt scenes to be performed by a stunt double. Later, he also discovered that he was being paid the minimum wage allowed by the Screen Actors Guild, and his stunt double was paid per stunt. So having Ward perform his own stunts was a cost-saving strategy. He would see the emergency room dozens of times during his time as Robin. It is his dedication to the acting profession. With his own efforts to step to new heights. On November 14, 1966. At the height of the series' popularity, Ward recorded several musical tracks under the production of Frank Zappa. The first two, Boy Wonder, I Love You and Orange Colored Sky, was released as a single. During the first months of shooting, Ward was paid $350 per week. The series only lasted 3 seasons, for a total of 120 episodes. According to Ward in an interview, this was because of the high cost of production. It was still high in the ratings, but ABC was losing a great deal of money. Later, NBC offered to pick it up for the 4th season, but the offer was withdrawn after learning that the sets had been destroyed. Adam West and Burt Ward reprised their TV roles of Batman and Robin in the 20th Century Fox film Batman, the movie released on July 30, 1966. In 1969, a year after Batman's cancellation, West's mother died, bringing the two men closer together. They were reunited many times at conventions and TV reunion specials. After the end of Batman, Ward, like Adam West, found himself hard-pressed to find other acting jobs. He re-emerged to act in more than 40 made-for-television films such as Virgin High. In 1985, DC Comics named Ward as one of the honorees in the company's 50th anniversary publication 50 Who Made DC Great for his work on the Batman series. In June 1995, Ward wrote a tell-all autobiography called Boy Wonder, My Life in Tights, which described his time playing Robin. He appeared in numerous reunions with co-star Adam West. The most memorable included reprising their roles as the dynamic duo on a short-lived animated series called The New Adventures of Batman, as well as the Batman, Tarzan Adventure Hour and Tarzan and the Super 7. In addition, they reappeared as the dynamic duo for Legends of the Superheroes. West and Ward finally reunited in the 2003 television movie, Return to the Batcave, The Misadventures of Adam and Bert. During a Pro Wrestling Unplugged angle with wrestler Johnny Kashmere, Ward knighted Kashmere as the new Batman. Ward has appeared on the show several times, walking out to the theme music from the 1960s Batman. In 2001, Ward established the now-closed Boy Wonder Visual Effects, Inc. In turn, Ward also made 3 guest appearances with West on separate cartoons. One was a 2002 episode of The Simpsons, later in 2010 on an episode of SpongeBob SquarePants, and in 2013 for one of the final episodes of Futurama. Ward remained friends with West until his death on June 9, 2017, at age 88. Ward is the last surviving main cast member of Batman. Julie Newmar, John Astin, and Lee Merriweather are the last surviving guest cast members of Batman. Beginning in late 2017, Ward is seen promoting the Batman television series and other classic television series on the MeTV television network. On January 9, 2020, Ward received a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. It is a story about him that helps us to remember our own childhood. In the real world, wish you good health as Batman, have lots of fun in life. Besides the old, it will be the foundation for future movies.